Hi, this is Knit and Crochet Together, and I'm Eve. I'm going to be starting out with my long needles, which are a little longer than a foot. And that's because when I count the stitches, it's easier to see them on this long needle than it is on the short needle. And then I'm going to be transferring them onto the short needle after I got them counted and knit for a couple rows. Make sure I got the right amount of stitches. So, I've got all my balls rolled up. I'm only going to be using these two. But I won't be using this one for a while because I gotta knit for 3 inches on this one. So I'm putting that over here. So on my Miranda skirt, the waistband is 1.5 inches this way. We're going to double it over and sew the bottom together around the elastic. On the crocheted version, I just go ahead and crochet the bottom of the waistband when I fold it over and then put the elastic through last. I'm going to see how that works out with the knit. On this one, I just sewed it together like that with a yarn needle. But on this one, it's much easier to fold it over and just crochet the bottom together because I'm crocheting the skirt. Can't even see the seam. It's so seamless. Okay, this is my 1, 2, 3 skirt. And when you're doing the crochet onto the knit, it comes out smoother. So, I got a little dog suit to match my cards 1, 2, 3 skirt that looks like a playing card, a little heart, red heart on my dog suit. This is size 14 for a little chihuahua or something. And the way you measure this is around the chest right about here, which 14 inches around. And I could show you how to make that suit. I have different sizes on the dog suit. But we are making the Miranda skirt, which is like this. It's about a 29-30 to 32-34 waist, depending on how tight you pull the elastic when you put it on. The 34 inches times 4 is 136 stitches. See, 4 times 34 is 136 stitches. So I left it on there so I won't forget on my calculator, or you can write it down, 136 stitches. So the 136 stitches is going to be bigger, a couple inches bigger than a 34 once you get it knitted for 3 inches. So I'm putting these aside. Now, so when you start out, you leave a tail so you can sew up the edge of your waistband. When you're all done with your skirt, you're going to sew up the seam on the waistband. I'll show you when we get there. So we're leaving a long tail about 2 feet long, and we're going to cast on 136 stitches. So the first stitch is like this. That's the only stitches like that. If you want to see more about how to knit that first stitch and start out your casting on, you can go to my demo on how to knit. Knit and Crochet Together Eve demo how to knit, and it'll go right to my video. The second stitch you just cast on like this, and the rest of the stitches. So don't catch this long tail you made. That's to sew up the side of the skirt. Like on the 1, 2, 3 skirt, it's not sewn up yet, like this. You'll be putting that together with the elastic, sewing the elastic to the size you want it to stretch out on to, and then sewing up the side with the string that you left hanging on the 1, 2, 3 skirt. Same thing on the Miranda skirt. We're leaving a long tail so you can sew up that edge. Okay, so when you're casting on, make sure you don't catch this long string. Cast on 136 stitches. We got 2 so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I'm going to go 100 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Scoot them down. 34. Make sure it's at the end like that. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now we're going to do 50 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So then I count them again. But I'm going to wait till I get a couple on this other needle before I count them because they're all scrunched together. Sometimes I'll take like a little piece of red thread, and when I get to 50 stitches I'll mark the 50. Make sure I counted right, because if you get the wrong amount of stitches you have a different size skirt. But I think I got 136. So I'm going to put all of these to the edge so that the ridge is like that. Now we're going to go back the other way. 1. Take it off really slow so it doesn't pull a big string right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to count them this way. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, scoot them up, 18, oops, one fell off, putting it back on, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Never pull it like this. It'll be a big old ridge right there in the middle of your stitches, and it'll make a big ugly loop. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 so far. Here's your string hanging. So you didn't catch that. I have a demo on how to knit, so it's with looking straight at my hands from my face. If you want to learn more about how to start it out, you can go to my demo. So I'm doing the first stitch. This is 36. I'm going to do 50. I'm going to do 50 and then 50 more to make another 100. This 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This first row is the hardest. 10. Gotta make sure all these ridges are turned to the right side. 10. 11. Scoot it off the needle very gently. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, scoot them down, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, now 50 more. If there's not 50 and you need to add one, there's a way to add one with the end of this. Should be about 50. Okay, scoot it up to the end of the needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Eve,
12.
go to the store.
Okay, 13.
Dog's in the front room.
Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, scooting them around till they're the right side. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, putting them up, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, 10 more. I wanted to show you can add a couple more if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more stitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one. You just twirl it around. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let's see. Ooh. And like that, not like that. You have to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add it onto this side, just like you normally do. And then I'm going to put it on this side and knit it. That'll be easier. Okay, so we added one more stitch. You know, since I know I have 36, I'm going to go ahead and transfer it now, because it's so much easier to stitch with these shorter needles, size 8. So I'm going to go ahead, just make sure you don't catch that long string right there. That's to sew up the edge of your skirt when you're done. Never catch that. It'll be a big mess. Okay, 1, 2. So I just put the shorter needle onto the long needle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Now I got to do 50. And just in case I I forget what I'm doing and I don't count right, I'm going to take a little piece off of this other thread, tie it onto here, So if I miscount, I only have to count all the stitches. I'm starting out 50 stitches, and if I can't remember where I'm at on those 50 stitches, I only have to go back to that mark and count 50 again. So I'm going to be going back and forth till I get 3 inches long, and every 50 stitches I'm going to mark it again. I got 100 stitches to go, so I'll be marking it here, beginning of this 50 stitches, and I'll be marking it again when I end the 50 stitches, so I'll have 50 more stitches to go, and I can make sure I have the right amount. Then when I go back again, the next row, I'm going to put the other short needle on here, and then I'll be on short needles because the short needles are easier for me to knit. So I'm going to knit 3 inches like that, and that will form your waistband. We'll be folding it over, and then we're going to be attaching the round needles, size 8, 29 inches long needles, to the bottom of the folded over waistband. I'll show you when we get there. Okay, I got to go in and check on my little dog in the house. Thank you.